Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Unique Inspirations with who? Me, Trina. Happy Sunday, guys. It's Monday. It's Monday. I hope everybody's having a good day. My day has been like stranded all day. Like, I say stranded because, anywho, that's neither here nor there. I hope everybody's having a good day. This has been my day. Um, Unable to like mentally function on the top as I want to be. But I hope you have said your affirmations. If you have not said your affirmations, take the time right now. Say your affirmations because you are worthy. Okay. Make sure at the same time you're hitting that thumbs up. If you're watching this on replay, thank you so much for taking the time out to do so. Make sure that you also hit that thumbs up. So I am gonna get started with y'all today. Um, we gotta start. I gotta stand strong. I'm so broke down today. I'm tired. I'm tired. So it ain't nobody's fault but mine because I still think that I'm young. So I was up a lot last night. I hope every mother had a good Mother's Day, or when for whoever they celebrated for Mother's Day. I hope y'all had a really, really good day. Um, my day was pretty good. Like it was very interesting. Like I needed to get some stuff, and my daughter needed to get some stuff from her dad's house, and it's just old stuff that we had accumulated, and a lot of it was just like all her little kid stuff. It was so cute, y'all. But anyway, so it was so great to go through those things, and I found a lot of good things in the midst of it all that for me to also keep. Um, but yes, I'm gonna go into the chat. Hey, Marcia, how are you? How are you? Yes, I did. I did have a nice Mother's Day. I'm so glad you had a good Mother's Day. What did you end up doing, love? What did you do? Hey, Stacy, how are you? I'm so glad to see y'all faces. I felt so bad last night when I didn't come on at 8:30. I just want y'all to know that, okay? I did feel bad. I was just, but you know what? I was traveling, of course. Y'all know me. I'm always on somebody's road. But I was actually went, and like I said, we cleared some stuff out at my daughter's, the oldest one, her dad's house, and then we just I really had a good day. It was the things that I was able to find that really set my Mother's Day. But I don't think I had a chance to focus on anything. So today I am just overwhelmed. I feel very overwhelmed today. I am tired. I am going to get some rest. But you know what? That doesn't stop the show, y'all. It don't stop the show. Y'all know I get motivated when I get over here. Um, but yeah, so let's see here. Stacy says, "Hey, all, I'm on the phone with my brother's wife." Okay, girl, take your time, girl. Take your time. Yes, yes, we will be here, Stacy. Yes. Oh, you did, Marcia. I'm so sorry. Oh, nothing. We was just there was some stuff that he had that belonged to us from like years ago, like when him and I was married, and then like stuff that when I moved back to when I left one city to move back to her hometown city, I had taken some bins and stuff. So he had been holding on to them. And so I was like, you know what? Like I need to go. I need to get through those things. But he was like, Trina, are you ever go kind of looking through these bins? And I was like, you know what? I am. So we decided to do it Mother's Day weekend, but it was a great way to do it. I got to see one of my BFFs. She made dinner. Her daughter made me dinner. It was really good. I had some enchiladas and some homemade Mexican rice. Y'all, it was on point. Y'all have no idea. It's like you have to you can't just I mean Mexican food is so good, but when it's that authentic and it's mouth be just watering already. but it was really good. But yes, Marsha, I missed you guys yesterday. I really did. I had gotten up and I was like, before I get on the road, I better go ahead and just at least do a quick, happy Mother's Day, because I was itching to do it. I was itching to do it. And it was probably all because it was like God giving me a message saying, you ain't gonna make it to the night show, honey. You not gonna make it to tonight's show. Um, but I wanted to leave something for you guys. And I hope that, it lifted up somebody, wanted you guys to also know that I did not forget about you all. And, I wanted to do the 8:30 show, but I was not in a situation or prepared to do the show, which y'all know that I do it live. So I don't edit nothing. So whatever it is, right? But I want to thank you guys so much for whoever checked out the video. I did see that there was a few people that did watch it. So, thank y'all so very, very, very much. Um, but yeah, Marsha, but I'm glad I got your email now, Marsha, because that way, I can at least email somebody like you and Stacy, the people that I have access to, just to kind of be like, hey, I'm not going to be on tonight. So anybody else that needs, a forewarning, just give me your email address and I will send out a group message just to let everybody know that I will not be on. But neither here nor there. Um, y'all. So it's been a day. Let's see. I'm going to back to the chat. Marcia says, I grew up in Arizona and I know about Mexican food. Marcia, it has to be right. Because even with the sauce, like I went where I live now, the city that I live in now, not everybody can fix Mexican food. Some of the, I mean, it's just, it is what it is. But I'm talking about that home down south, like homemade tortillas, homemade Spanish rice, homemade. Oh, it'd be so good. But yeah, so I'm glad that Mexican food is really good. That's one of my favorites. But like I said, spaghetti is my favorite. But Mexican food is one of my favorites, and I love her enchiladas. So I was really really happy. But I keep thinking today is Sunday, but it's not. Um, I woke up this morning, and I've been going ever since. I've been going ever since, and I wanted to get the baby out to do a play date with somebody, and she ended up falling asleep. So I couldn't take her, and then I felt bad about that. And so, I mean, things happen. We can reschedule. Now, granted, that was the second time that we rescheduled because last week, we didn't get to do it because of the weather. And now this week, we didn't do it because, she was asleep and I was being ran around. My oldest daughter had me taking her here, and but I enjoyed her, but I'm tired. I'm tired. My body is tired. I came here, y'all, and I took me a nice little shower, and I felt like so relaxed and so good. But neither here nor there. I did not cook dinner tonight. Nobody has cooked anything tonight. So it will be a pizza night. The oldest one already on the phone. So I'm just sitting up here rambling, trying to leave y'all my thoughts of the day. But I hope everybody's doing well. If not, please make sure that you're doing something to lift your spirit, because I've been doing that all day. I told the devil he was not going to win. He's not going to win. I don't care how many times he try and come and knock on my door. He's not going to win, you know. So, but the the topic tonight was stand strong, and the reason that I said stand strong is because we go through so much stuff. We go through so much stuff in our lives, so many different things. And I feel like we get overwhelmed, like I am today, um, and we kind of allow our feelings to take over our emotions. And we have to learn how to And like I said, we, because this is something that I'm learning on as well. So we have to learn how to not let, you know, anything negative, put a punch on us to where it's gonna knock us down, and it's like, oh, forget it, I'm not gonna do it, I'm not gonna complete it, or I don't want it. Whatever it is, don't change your mind because of a closed door or a slap in the face, or don't change your mind. Keep pushing. You got to stand. We got to stand strong. You know what I mean? She says, "Do you do Papa Murphy's pizza?" I don't think we have one of those here, Marcia. I don't think we have one. Yeah, no matter how hard it is, we have to stand strong, because if we let something so small get the best of us, could you imagine when the big things happen in our lives, what we will do? A lot of people shut down. It causes a lot of friction in the homes, a lot of friction at school or work, wherever it is. So, however, we have to make sure that no matter what, we wake up and we feel, like I said, if we're waking up and we're feeling hopeful, guys, ride on that hopeful. Don't settle for nothing less than hopeful. Okay? You woke up. So that means you still have fight in you, even if you got to pull it out. Pull it out. You know what I mean? And stand at attention, and own it. Own it. You say, devil, you a damn lie. You can get away from here, because I got higher power, and I might have a little struggle, but by this day, you will be gone. You're not going to win this battle, okay? But yes, it's just, so many things in our lives that I mean, y'all, today, like, I don't even know, like, one of my really, really good friends, one of my best friends, she's the one that calls me sis, and I call her Homina. That's sister in Spanish. But anyways, I had text her, and we were talking, and I said, girl, I don't know. I woke up, I felt like I could just cuss the whole world out today. But that's not me, and it was so funny. And she was like, she was like, well, how did your Mother's Day go? And I was like, well, it was good. Like, I was like energetic. I had fun. I laughed a lot. I was so grateful and thankful for just everything yesterday, And then today, when I woke up, I don't know if I was like lack of sleep or or what it was, but I felt very, very overwhelmed. I felt like, oh my goodness, I got to do this, and this, And of course, like, we have all these things that we plan out, and as we plan them out, it's not always gonna work out the way that we want them to. And that's when I had to stand strong today, because nothing was trying to work out the way I needed it to work out. So I stood strong, and I pumped up the volume on my gospel and Christian music today. You know what I mean? Like, tonight, I want to read, because I want to get all that stuff. I want to read from my Bible, because all that nastiness and that gookiness, I don't like that. I don't like the feeling. It just makes the day, the home, the environment, it just makes everything so ugly and so nasty. So always stand firm. Don't don't allow negativity, the devil himself, to come into your day and steal your joy. Okay, we're not gonna do that. So this has been a day. Let's see. Miss Marcia says, "This is when you modify things, Trina." Yes, um, Marcia, and I did, and because of my OCD, it's hard for me to modify things when in my mind I already have this way that I want to set it. So those are things that I'm working on every day, to make sure, like, if it's not being done the way I'm doing it or it needs to be done, it's okay to modify it. And it's okay, like some things, and you know what? Some things can wait. Some things can wait. But I know that I have a full work week ahead of me as of tomorrow. And I just like to get things done. And I know it's on my part. It's like, well, you just go, you know, over accelerate yourself because you're not asking for help. You're not, and we need to ask for help. Y'all remember I told y'all that was one thing, and another thing that I was working on is asking for help. And so today my boyfriend was telling me, when I called him and I'm all distraught, I'm out on, riding around trying to get things done. And, he was like, what is it that I can do to help you? And you know what, y'all, that was one of the biggest things that was one of the most, I was so grateful. I was so grateful that he asked me, what can I do for you to help? And that's the type of support we need. We all need that type of support. Somebody that's going to be willing to be there to help us stand strong. You know what I mean? Because it helps. The whole thing about it. But I just, and I'm thinking to myself, you know, this is the moments that I feel I know it ain't no feel. I know that I'm blessed. And even though at some moments, I just feel like I'm drowning or I'm suffocating. I know better than that. I know that I have other hands to help out. I know that, but I'm just very independent, and I have to learn how to not be so independent on certain things. I got to let things be done and understand that, hey, Trina, it's okay if it's not done your way. The thing about it is, it's done. You know what I mean? So that's a good thing. Yeah, Marcia, that was really sweet of him. He's a sweet guy. I really appreciate him. And it's like he's working harder and harder on things in our relationship. So we're working more as a team. And I love that and I appreciate that. He's showing me and letting me know that you don't have to do this alone. You're not in it by yourself. And so I appreciate that, and that touched me really deep today. And I told him, I said, no, but if there is something, I would definitely let you know. So I was very, very blessed, you know, in that aspect today. But, I want to stand strong because I don't want or like when other things interfere into us, into our, um, what is it? Routine. When other things are interfered into the routine, you know, excuse me, it can make things a little bit more hectic. But at the same time, like I said, some things we can put on hold. You know what I mean? It's not like it has to be done today. It does not have to be done tomorrow. It's just, I think sometimes we think based on our current emotions and our current physical status. That's how we use our thoughts sometimes of how we're going to make decisions. And we shouldn't make decisions based on that all the time. There are times and moments that we do need to process whatever's going on at that moment, and deal with it that way. But there's some things that we're like, no, like you don't have to. We need to stop doing that to ourselves. And I'm one of those ones that I'll beat myself up. I don't know about you guys, but I'll beat myself up when something's not done the way I wanted it to be done. And, you know, I'm learning. I'm learning that it's okay. It's not a life or death situation. Marcia says it may take some time to go through these storms. Yeah, Marcia. Yes. And I really believe you on that because you know what? I have been there. You know what? I think we see storms more than what we think we do. But I think because if we have faith and we believe in ourselves, then we can conquer whatever else falls before us, right? Um, and like you said, going through them, may take some time, and it's okay. We just got to be willing to stay or how can I put it? We need to be able to um, how can I? Oh, what is that word? Ah, anyways, we just need to take time and make time for it to be, to get through the storm and be patient. You know what I mean? Patience is virtue. It's funny because some people be doing things and I'll be somewhere and they'll be like, ma'am, I'm so sorry it's taking so long, or I'm sorry. I said, you know what, it's okay, I got patience of Job. Now, not all the time, not all the time, but because all our time, like I said a while back, not a while back, but a couple of days or weeks ago, that we talk about time. And while we're on these time trips, it's like we're only limited to so much time during the day. So that way we can rest at night. And I believe that's why God made night and day, because that way during the day we can gather our the thoughts together. We can do what we need to do. We can, and then at night we are to rest. And that's why we have prayer as well at night. Say your prayers so you can release all that stuff into the universe, to God, whoever it is that you believe that keeping you sacred right now. Release it. That's what the purpose of it is for. We're not supposed to go to bed with all this animosity or hate or confusion or distress. None of that should be on our minds when we go to sleep. We should be able to have a peaceful night. And like I said, if we are having those things, we really need to pray about them. Stacy says, my glasses on. She said, sorry, y'all. I'm still on the phone. Hugs, many blessings. It's okay, Stacy. It's okay, girl. Do your thing. We're here. We're here. And thank you so much. Thank you. Do what you have to do. Hey, Miss Linda. How are you? How are you? Welcome. Happy Mother's Day. Well, if it's past, so but anyways, happy Monday. I hope you said your affirmation. Make sure that you do your affirmation and that you own it. Own your affirmation. Don't just sit up there and say, I'm the best at what I do. All right? Own it. Own it every single day for the rest of your life. Because that's another thing, y'all. We get so used to just telling ourselves things or just hearing things. And it's like, no, we need to start really practicing it and we need to believe it. So, you know, but I hope your day's going well, Linda. Yes, Stacy. Back at you, like Marcia says. So yes. So would anybody like to share what they did for their Mother's Day, or anything else that y'all would like to talk about regarding the topic of stand strong? Any advice, any ideas, you know, because what we do and what we put out, y'all, is so very, very important. So important. I know you weren't feeling good, Linda. How are things going now? Let's see here. Linda says, I've been sleeping on and off because I've been sick past few days with congestive heart failure, flare ups. Prayers, Linda. I hope it's getting better and not worse, And if there's, of course, I know if there's any signs of it seeming to be getting any worse, go to the doctor or the hospital so they can check you out, you know. Um, don't be stubborn like me. Hey, Kiba, how are you? Welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. Make sure that you say your affirmations and give that thumbs up, and make sure you're owning your affirmation. Okay. Um, Girl, it's been a day. I'm so tired. But I wouldn't have slept right if I couldn't get on my show tonight. I wouldn't have slept right. And not only because, I know that you guys love when I come on, and you appreciate that, but this is what I love to do. This is what I love to do. And I feel like I can do this for free. I can do it all day. I can, sometimes there are times in the day that I just want to turn my computer on, even when I'm working, y'all, just so y'all can get a glimpse, you know, and just talk with y'all and I'm gonna do that probably one day. Um, but you know till then, I really enjoy the show. I love getting on here talking to you guys, even if sometimes I get on here and I'm just rambling on, or I may be boring to some people, or whatever it is. Everybody should be here because you're willing to lift yourself up. You are willing to be open-minded. You are not here to judge or be judged. You see what I'm saying? You're here to love yourself, learn how to love yourself and appreciate yourself. Sometimes it can be a little, I could say it can be tough sometimes, but to be honest with y'all, I'm not gonna lie. It is not tough for me to love myself. But let me tell y'all this. But when we are beating ourselves up, we're not loving ourselves. I don't care how much we think we're loving ourselves at that moment, we're not. All we're doing is like they say, damaged goods. You know what I mean? And so instead of having continuous damaged goods, we gotta continue to stand strong. Okay. But I'm glad that you came through, Kiba. Marcia says, "Oh, let me put my glasses on because I'm be straining my Marcia says, "Yes, it has been a day. I have to say good night. Have early doctor's appointment in the morning. Take care." Yes, Marcia, please, and blessings and safe. Be safe tonight. I hope that you have a peaceful night rest, and hopefully everything goes well at your doctor's appointment tomorrow. And we will see you back here tomorrow, regular time. So thank you so much, Marcia, for coming in. I appreciate it. Sending hugs and loves and blessings and prayers your way to all of y'all. To all of y'all. Linda says, I can't feel worse. I don't feel worse, but I don't feel better. So, well, that's a good thing, Linda, because now you're kind of like in the it's like, okay, I'm stable for the moment. I'm stable. And sometimes when we get stable, it's easier for us to know or find, a little bit more out of what's going on with our bodies, and give us a little bit more time to think about, hey, what can I do? What do I need to be doing? And so long as you're not getting, long as you're not having, anything that's going on any worse with you, then just keep trying to do what you've been doing to keep yourself going, and girl, knock it out the park. But I pray that you have a a fast but full recovery. You know what I mean? It's one thing to get recovered, but I really pray that you have a full recovery, you know, because that's important. But yeah, so we have some things that'll be coming up this week. So I'm excited. But right now, I know I have not been on that long. And I so appreciate each and every one of you that came through tonight on the live, or that is watching it on replay. I appreciate you guys. I really do. And I want to say thank you so much. But I am going to get ready to call it night. I am really, really tired. I'm just ready to lay down in my bed and, relax for maybe 15, 20 minutes before I doze out. I do have an early day in the morning because I do have to work. But thank you all for your support. If there's anything that I can do to help in any kind of way, if anybody need any guidance, anybody need any prayer, anybody need any words of wisdom, strength, just let me know. Whatever it is that I can possibly help with, All right. And I want to say thank you all so much once again. And I will see y'all here tomorrow, Standard Time at 8:30 p.m. Central Time on Unique Inspirations with who? Me, Trina. I want everybody to have a blessed and safe night, and be safe. Be safe, okay? And take care of yourself. And I'll see y'all tomorrow.